And so what is going on, guys? My name is Catfish, and today I'm going to teach you how to edit pictures and animate. So for my background, as you can see here for my screen, is my Venomcraft background, where me and Team Venomcraft, which is my group for Minecraft gaming, we all play together and whatnot, and I animated this for our team, and I'll show you how I animate something normal. So I'm just going to select my character. So you have to click new to open a new slide, and I'm just going to say 500 by 500. Now once you have that, you can then press open, and then you can select what thing you want. So if you want something from down here, you can choose all these and whatnot. I have a lot of stuff, but for now I'm just going to start out with, I go to my pictures, go to my sample pictures, undo, and then I have all of my pictures of just our normal Minecraft characters. So I'm going to edit this one. So I have this. I didn't really need to create a new canvas because it opens it up in its own file. So pretty much what you want to do is to add lines that are completely straight. As you can see, this is like your own coloring. And then to undo is up right above your picture layout, and it's right here. You press the undo button to undo everything. To create a new thing, you're going to go over to where your first layer is. You're going to go up 1, 2, and on the first one it should show a pen above a paper, and it's called a new vector layer. When you add that, you will be able to select lines, edit the lines, add pressure and curves. And to do lines, you just click on it, and then you can select what size you want. And to zoom in, you just use the scrolling on your mouse. And so I'm going to use a line 3 to make it a bit bigger. And so pretty much what you want to start out with doing is just go along the lines of your character or what you're trying to animate. This will make it easier to finish and make it look really well. So instead of having it more of like a block like regular Minecraft like this, you want to just let it zoom in if you want, like this, what I just did. And so I'm going to start out with the hair and the head and stuff. So you're just going to outline the head of what's all there, and then I'm just going to leave out the hood for now because that'll take a little bit if I want to do it really well. And then you're just going to follow the lines, and since I have headphones, I'm just going to wrap around it, and then I can edit into that later. So once you're done with that, you just go here. There we go. So I have the outline of the head plus the line down the side. So pretty much what you do is I'm just going to do a straight line up to the corner, over, and straight down. And so from here you have what looks pretty bad, which will turn into something really well. So what you want to do to edit the lines to make it curvy and wavy and stuff, you want to press edit. It looks like a mouse with a dot under the right hand corner. So what you're going to do is you can click on the line whenever it turns blue, and then you can edit it. So if you just press it, you can then move that around. So what I do is I just like make 2 lines, 2 dots, and then I pull down, and that will make like a crease in the hair. And so from here on, I just keep doing that and make it how you want it to look or how I want it to look, and I try to make it look as really cool and awesome as possible. So once you have this done, I'll just go through it really quick. You can edit it and see how you want it, how you really want it to look. And once you have it how you want it to look, you can then go out and make sure everything looks pretty well. So once you have all these done, and you think you're ready for the next step, that looks pretty good, you can go to the outside. So to make a good animated picture, you don't want just squares as the outside. You want it to make it look as real as possible, even though it's not real. So keep the line continuing. If you have hair like mine on my Minecraft character, you'll just keep the line going, make it look like it flows over the head a little bit, and then you can edit it and drag that out of the way so you can see what you got to be doing. And once you do pretty much the same thing, but just not as much, so it doesn't look like you're all poofy and out and stuff. It just makes it look weird. Let's undo. So you just do a little bit, not too much, and then you can look out and make it see that it looks good, and go in a bit and out. And on the very top of your hair, unless you have spiked up hair like some of my friends do, you would do something like this, but you wouldn't have the lines. So for this, you don't want to do much. You just want to like get little curves in there, bumps, make sure it doesn't look completely straight. You know how most people would have their hair. That looks pretty good. And then for the line, I guess you could just like, you don't need the line, so I'm just going to bring it down a little bit so it doesn't look like it's touching the corners as much. And there you have the head. And then you can do the same to the back, and then since you have the sides, you might want to just like edit that a little bit, you know, make it look pretty good. Since I have hair to there, I'm going to bring it back down and make it look like it's flowing to the side. So once you have all this done and you've edited the hair how you really want it to look, you just then move on to the body. And the body is where it can be hard unless you follow most of the steps I'm telling you. I'm going to finish the headphone, and then it'll make it look like a circle, and then I'll move on to the head and the body. So there, I just finished the headphone. I just made it look pretty good, I guess. It's not the best. And so I'm going to move on to the body. So I already have the arm that's shaped to the head, and so I'm just going to go along the line still, and I can edit it out and edit it in, whatever I want to do when I'm done. So I just start out with the torso mainly, and so you do the lines, and then I go down to the body and the arms, and I just outline things. One side, and then so remember not to just do a square right there like I did before, and you just gotta make it look straight. And then you can like edit the arms, make them look how you want them to look. And then once you have that, you don't want everything to look all boxy, so you can edit it out and drag it down so it looks like the arm is being covered by some of your body and your stomach, and then you have that. And so next you would want to draw and make everything look like it's supposed to. And whenever you get to your body and how you have it, you just do what I did earlier. You can like edit, and you can make it look wavy and stuff, make it look pretty cool, and make it how you want it. So I'm just going to do one of these types of things, and once you have that done, you can then do the lines. Like you just pretty much go along the lines of what your guy looks like. So whenever you're done, it should like look like a really cool animated picture of yourself. It's really cool. I like it. I love this animated software. So once you have that and you have all the lines made, and you have everything how you want it, and you just follow the steps, you just keep going along the body and doing how it looks. And then if you don't get all the way in line, you just edit it up and push it up towards where it's supposed to be. So whenever you have all these steps done, and you have your entire body made, and you have everything along the lines, and you have it how you want it to look, not how you or your friends tell you to make it look, but how you want it to look, you can start the coloring. So I'll be right back whenever I'm done editing and drawing all the lines, making everything look. Okay, so I have my full character animated, and I have him how I want him to be. I've got all the hair done. I've edited it how I want it to be. That's what you should have been doing. And once you have it how you really want it to look like and how you really like it, you can then start the coloring. So what you're going to do is you're going to add, right next to the vector layer where you added it earlier, you want to add just a new layer. And you want to probably drag it under your vector layer so the vector layer is above your coloring, so you can still see the lines that you made. So once you have your layer made, and so even all the white things on your character that you have, you still have to color them white or it will bleed through other stuff. It looks weird. It's hard to explain, but imagine you have a black background. If you had a white shirt on like my guy does, and you didn't color it white, your shirt would be black because that'd be transparent. So pretty much what you want to do is I'm going to color my hair first. So my hair is brown. So what I can do is I can get my marker, and if I go over what the color I want it to be, and you right click, as you can see right over here where the colors are, it'll go to that color. So if I press green, it'll go to the green. If I press the brown, it'll go to the brown. So I'm going to select this brown right here. So what you want to do is you're going to go back to your vector layer, you're going to press pressure, and then you're going to click the magic wand looking thing. And it actually is called the magic wand. And so unclick that so you can see what your guy looks like. And whenever you press on the area that you want it to be, it'll turn blue. But one thing you want to make sure you do is any white areas that are inside the thing that you want to have is just go along and click it and make sure they're blue, or it won't color those parts. So you want to go to every single part and you want to click on it and make sure it's colored blue. So once you have all of that done and you have all of it, you want to go back to your layer where you have your color marker, and you just want to color it that color that you had. And then to deselect that, you go over 3 away from the marker, and you click deselect, and you just color the things that are shaded blue. I did this on purpose, and I missed a spot. So to go back, you just do the same thing, pressure, magic wand, and you click it. And then you go back to your marker, and then you color. And so once you have all that done, you can go on to the next thing. I'm going to give myself green headphones, bright green headphones. So I'm going to go back to pressure, magic wand, I'm going to click on the area that I want. As you can see, it didn't color this part, so you go and make it color blue. And then you just do the same for the other. And coloring blue is just highlighting what's going to be colored. So as you can see, when I go to marker and I have the green, if I color anything else, it won't be colored. See? So that's the only thing that gets colored whenever you do it. So then you go back, deselect it, and you just do this over of the things that you're coloring. So I'm going to do my face next, and then there's some white spots that I didn't cover. More white spots. And you just want to go back and make sure you have everything highlighted. And so once you have that done, you can go back to your character and you can get the right color that you're supposed to have. So I'm going to have a creamish color for skin. And then you go back to your marker layer and you just color it in. And you just keep doing this throughout the body. And by the time you get done, it'll look really cool. So next I'm going to do the eye. Pressure, magic wand, highlight it. Get the right color. And then color it. And deselect. And pressure out. And then make sure you remember what I said earlier to color everything that's still white. So I'm going to color everything white. So there's some white areas that you got to cover. Make sure you do that every time or it won't be right. And then these are white. These are white. And you go back to here. You go and you select white. Like up here you can move throughout the colors. And then you can move around and get the right colors. And then on every single slide there's white and there's black. So then you just color it white. Make sure everything is white. Then you go back and deselect. And so it won't show like you have anything, but you actually did color it. And I forgot to color this part. And then you move on to your arms and stuff. So I'm going to do my orange colors here, so pressure. And then mine is checkered board, so I'm just going to select them all. Make sure everything is colored in. And then it should be good. And then you get marker, you go here, you select the right color, go out, and then you color it. Next I have black. So the black part of the checkered board. And you just keep going and you keep doing everything and how it's supposed to look. You get the color, you get the marker, and I forgot to do black. But it's okay because you're still highlighted and you just select the right color and you just color it. So then you have that. And then you can move on to this part of your body. So this is black and this is black. Make sure you have all the spots colored in and highlighted. And you marker any color black. And then these are orange, I think. Yep. Then you get the right color. pressure, magic wand, and you just keep doing this until you have all the colors right and everything looks how it's supposed to be colored. There you go. And you just keep doing this throughout the entire way. So then you get black for these. And then you get I just usually try to get everything that's the right color. So this is black. These are all black. Orange, orange. Yep. And then you just go back. You get the black. And you just color it. And so through these steps, you eventually will end up getting done. And then it looks really good whenever you're done. Just deselect everything, make sure everything's deselected. And you just keep doing this. I love animating. It's just so super fun, and you can always figure out new things that you can make and create. And then you just eventually get really good at it. And so I don't even need that much help anymore with this. I used to be really bad at these kind of things, and I was horrible. And then I just kept going at it, and I kept trying, and I kept doing it, and I eventually got really good. And through this state, I can do these things, and then it's really fun. Make sure everything's highlighted. And eventually, whenever you're finished, you end up with your ended and finished picture. And then you just keep going. Deselect. There you go. And eventually you'll be done and you'll have everything how you want it to be. You can add things that weren't there. So you can add, like, I'm gonna add a mouth. And then you just edit it how you want it to be. And then so then you get a line, and you can draw the teeth, and you curve it, you pressure, and then you can just make it look really good and how you want it to be. You can do anything on here, so whatever you want to do, you can make it. And as a final, this is my Minecraft character. You can't add text on here, that's the only really bad thing, but if you want to, you can just go like, get black, and then just go, what? And then you can just edit it and stuff, and it looks really cool. The cat and that's how you animate using Paint Tool Side. This is a free program. You can go download it. It's a really great software. I love it so much. And thanks for watching, guys. I was Catfish, and that's how you animate.